Hi everybody, and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in the days to come. And if you're watching this in advance, after the New Year, welcome to 2024. Glad you could join us. So, I'm not in my office. I'm actually back in the UK, and it's been a good holiday. As holidays are, time with the family and all. Haven't been able to get anything train related done. The little one's still a little bit too young for her to enjoy that kind of thing. So we put it off for this year, but next year we've got quite a bit that we want to get done, quite a few places that we want to go when we come back and visit. I myself haven't got much modelling done. I visited a few shops, picked up 1 or 2 items for myself, which I will show you in one of the upcoming videos in January. And then I've got 1 or 2 Christmas present related things that are going to really step up my modelling. Give me some new aspects into some new bits. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. So I just wanted to quickly do this sort of end of the year update, provide with some photos, things like that of the year of the layout. I haven't really made any progress through December. Half of it was work related and the other half was either preparing to come to the UK or actually being here. We came here on the 20th. Today being the 26th, and we're not going back until the 3rd of January. So, but no. So we made sufficient progress this year. Unfortunately, I completely miscalculated how many 3D printed plastic chairs I needed. So I've got those on order. Hopefully, they will arrive before I leave next week. Touch wood. They cost enough. But my friend and I made significant advances with template and 3D printing, FDM printing sleeper arrangements, timbers as well for turnouts, as well as chairs themselves. 3 bolted, however, not 2 bolted. So the future looks good. I think the aim is for me to basically have everything created at home for future layouts. So that's the direction we're looking in. Working on some reverse engineering processes and getting some drawings and things. And I want to start, drawing up my own chairs based on Great Western designs. And basically, help the community that are already there in Tumblr to better basically be able to provide access to other kinds of modelers, to Great Western modelers, let's say. In some places, Great Western modelling is great, and you can get everything you need. We've got all the, we've got some nice ready-to-run locomotives, especially those that have been announced recently. But when it comes to track work, custom track work, things like that, we have to rely on 1 or 2 companies, a few companies that require subscriptions, and so on. But no, it's all fun. So as you know, that's how I've been doing it. For me, the next stage now is to go home and complete turnouts. So that's the first thing I'll be doing when I get home, is setting up the last 3 turnouts and getting those built. I have some components to get those motorized, and then get those sorted. So my aim for pretty much January is to get turnouts built, tested, and hopefully working enough that I can swap them back and forth, and also get the rest of the straight sections done if everything turns up before I leave. If it doesn't, then it's going to get pushed back to February. I have quite a few wagon projects that have been sat on the sidelines just waiting, and they are screaming out for attention. So I'm going to start doing those as well. I want to do some videos on wagon making and wagon kit building, and you know, the whole process that I take from start to finish. You know, everybody's different, everybody does things differently, so that's what we're going to do. Also, product reviews. I mentioned in the last one that I think I'm at a position now where I feel comfortable to provide my opinion on certain models, certain aspects of modelling. You know, it'll be a bit of a hot coffee sort of thing. So, you know, take everything with a grain of salt as you usually do. But yeah, I'm starting to, you know, I'm already starting to see differences of opinion between myself and other members of the community. Not saying anyone's wrong. You know, everyone has an opinion. We're all entitled to them. So I want to start voicing mine. So get ready for my first, let's say, first impressions videos to be coming up soon on certain products that I bought, either new or second hand. And I hope you like the style that I've sort of devised and storyboarded for those kinds of videos. The other thing that I want to change for 2024 is I want to step up social media presence. So, you know, try and post a little bit more often, try and keep everybody in the loop. As you know, we hit 500 subscribers, 500 followers on Instagram, and we're very close to 100 followers on 100 subscribers on YouTube, which I'm very grateful for. So I'm going to try and push out content a little bit more this year. You know, step up the likes of Literary Corner. Literary Corner, they are my best videos. The views on those for the TT120 magazines and other things, the views have been great. So I'm going to be continuing to do those, and thank you very much for the support there. So I picked up a few magazines. You know, I've got 1 or 2 subscriptions that should be sending more stuff soon. I've got some virtual editions that I'm fully capable of showing. So that series will not be going anywhere. So it will provide some people some context on bits that they're missing, maybe that they should subscribe to and get detail of later. And I'm really, really glad that something that I thought was non-existent in the community, within the community, is actually seen to be providing a service to you guys. So thank you very much for the support there, and thank you for your continued support. Now, the last thing I was hoping I would have here, but I don't yet, and I'm hoping in the next few days to have here, is a project, or something that I'm going to use for a project moving forward. I won a train set from Roxley Models, and now I've mentioned them, I will leave a link to their website down in the description. Lovely people. I've had a few good conversations with the person that runs their social media. We haven't swapped names yet, so I won't name drop them, but they're lovely to talk to. The website looks great, their content is good as well, and their prices seem pretty good as well, so I will be keeping an eye on them, you know, when I'm coming back to the UK, seeing if I can pick up a latest bargain. But I picked up a train set, not going to tell you guys which, but I have 1 or 2 ideas for projects revolving around that. So keep your eyes peeled in January, where I reveal my intentions with that. But other than that, oh yes, pre-orders. So I hinted in the last update that I had been a bit naughty, and I'm probably going to suggest that a few of you have already had an inkling as to what I have done. Well, Akira Scale spat out the mana class, and I really couldn't justify it at the time. And I haven't bought a mana class. I've pre-ordered not one, but two of their panniers. So far I have pre-ordered an early 57 and also 5741. Now 5741 holds a special place in my heart and in my head of my childhood. It was the basis for Duck in the Railway series, and the Railway series was influential in keeping me interested in trains, getting me interested in trains in general, locomotives, the railways, everything like that. But Duck in general is where my love of the Great Western Railway came from. I saw that pannier, that green pannier, and fell in love with the design. And then I went on my first visit to the South Devon Railway and fell in love with everything Great Western. I don't know what it was, just panniers looked great. So I picked up, I've pre-ordered one pannier through Akira Scale, and another one through a German website called Modelbahn Union, because I don't live in the UK, so we can see how that goes. But they're due January 2025. I highly suspect it'll be later than that, so we'll see how it goes, but I'm really looking forward to those. It doesn't mean I'm going to neglect the pannier that I have at the moment. I still plan on, getting that sorted, setting it up with a, with a decent decoder in it. Maybe not a sound chip decoder. The two I've ordered are not sound fitted, but I will get a chip for one of them. Probably either a wheel tapper or a JV Goodman, and depending on funds, I might do the other one. But I don't want to have too many sound fitted locomotives for my tiny layout right now. But yeah, that's about all I have to update for December. I will have a few videos out throughout January of different guises, and the next layout update will be out before the end of January. So again, thank you very much. Have a fantastic new year. See you all in 2024. Cheers.